Hello, and welcome back to the next chapter of the White Album 2 manga. We are currently reading through Volume 4, which is the final manga in the series. However, this is not the final chapter. We are really getting there, though. We're smack dab in the middle of Coda, where Haruki and Kazusa are getting way too close. He has agreed to do exclusive coverage, which pretty much just means hanging out with her every day, every waking moment of every day. And now they've agreed to embrace each other just once and not tell Setsuna, which, you know what that means. You know where they stand, and it's definitely not a healthy place to be. So, let's continue from there. You know, the music department here at Hojo High School was really what supported Toma-san before she took off in the world. I'm sorry to interrupt, but about what I asked you before. Oh, right. Yes, the room is barred to students today, so take all the time you like with it. They really like to credit themselves for Kazusa's success, even though they were all so mean to Kazusa during the school days. By the way, this young lady here? Yes, she's my camera person for the day. Kazumi Tono. Nice to meet you. You can try not to pop a vein while you're greeting someone. Lies on top of lies on top of lies. Really? Kazumi Tono? Come on. Session 21. At the beginning, at the end. I came to Hojo High School today with the aim of getting a full look at Kazusa. He's still here. He's supposed to be promoted to vice principal next year. And this room is our most crucial and most dangerous site. Yeah, a lot of memories in that room, you know, a lot of dangerous memories. I want to get a shot of you playing. I told you to wait until the concert. You can just pretend if you want. Ugh. Sure is nice not having to hear shitty guitarist practicing right now. Oh, sorry. I was doing my best, all right? So I could keep up with the pianist next door. Huh. Kazusa really is pretty, though. Even in her silly little incognito disguise. Now, I say it every time. I'm going to say it again. The manga goes so fast. In the game, there have been so many moments before this, like people talking badly about Kazusa, and so Haruki having to like embrace her on the train and be like, I'll protect you from anyone who talks badly about you. And like them getting all flustered. And then of course embracing each other after Setsuna's concert and being like, let's just be like this for one night. And then, you know, all the regular moments of them like laughing at each other. Haruki staring at Kazusa while she slept at one point. Like, there are so many moments leading up to now. So Haruki and Kazusa are actually, at this point, canonically a lot closer than you might realize if you had only read the manga. Which makes this situation a lot more precarious than it might come off at first. Being alone, surrounded by all these memories. Because manga-wise, it just kind of looks like Haruki's doing his job. But really, we know this is so much more than that. The scenery, unchanged since 5 years before, captivated us, and the time passed quietly. Hey, I have an idea. You play, Haruki. Not happening. Just one song. Or what? You can't play because your guitar is reserved for Setsuna? I didn't say that. You didn't say that, but it's true. You have said those exact things, at least to yourself. I don't know what Kazusa figured out, but there was something sad in the way she asked at me. God, you're no help at all. Fine, if you're gonna be that stubborn, I've got an idea or two of my own, you know? What? This interview, this close coverage. It's the end, right? Ah. If this is the end and we're never gonna see each other again, then I might as well dig a little deeper, right? No, because how many times have you said, like, this is the last time we'll ever see each other again? It's been many times at this point. The night after the show, that's where Setsuna confessed to you and kissed you. And you got together, right? Wait, what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about 5 years ago. The day everything ended. An ambiguous smile, seeming to carry both ill will and simple mischief. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of hard feelings about what happened. No, I mean, if you're gonna lie, at least try not to be obvious about it. Even with that smile provoking me, at this point, I couldn't possibly acknowledge the fact that Setsuna had been the one to confess. I was the one who confessed to her. Bullshit. You never had that kind of nerve. All the floundering around you did between Setsuna and me. What? Yep, it's true. He never would have made the first move. I didn't do that. Knowing you, that was probably your first kiss, too. What's wrong with that? What's so funny? Of course. Setsuna was watching. I got caught. This whole time I wondered. And 5 years along, it finally comes out. The shocking truth. What is she talking about? I have no idea what you... It's really too bad, though. For you. Not for me or Setsuna. Seriously, what the hell do you mean? So much drama. To think that I was your first for all of it? Disgusting. That night, I saw someone nodding off while I was playing piano. And it pissed me off, so I was gonna tell him, And then, once I got close enough... Yep, the truth is gonna come out. I did all of it first. Kissing him, sleeping with him, and falling for him. What? This is the end. All we have left is the concert. We'll never be alone together again. So, a last kiss? I'm sure Setsuna could forgive that much, right? Dude. It's not a forgivable offense. Everything leading up to now is not forgivable. The keeping secrets, the practically living together, the intimate moments, the embrace, now a kiss. What the heck do you expect? Do you expect Setsuna to just be like, oh, it's fine, kind of ditz? Are you kidding me? Like, this is so despicable on both their parts. A warm, soft sensation, lasting only a moment. Our final interview is over. Kazusa, I'm going back to the hotel. So, you better be at the concert tomorrow. After I got home, I just kept making trial run after trial run. Before I knew it, it was morning. I got like disgusted goosebumps. Like, I love what Haruki and Kazusa have. I love their relationship. I think they'd be really good for each other. But you know what I don't love? Is the fact that they have to cheat while doing it. If they want to pursue a relationship, Haruki needs to tell Setsuna. He needs to grow some balls and be like, sorry, I'm still having feelings for Kazusa. I need some time to think. Or you don't even have to tell her. Honestly, you could just be a dick and be like, I don't want to be with you right now. And that's it. And then go experiment with Kazusa and do whatever the heck you want. But the fact that he hasn't said anything disgusts me. It turns all these scenes, which are potentially so beautiful, so sour for me. Just drives me up a wall. I couldn't get the word end out of my head. I tried to think of Setsuna, but my heart kept turning to someone that wasn't her. It's fine. It was only a moment's delusion. The past 5 years have given us a bond that could never be violated, could never waver, could never, ever be broken. I'm like almost ready to cry right now because like I've played the game and I know it's so much more intense in the game, this scene, right? Kazusa crying, Kazusa yelling out that like she was the first. It's just, the manga's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I was first. I'm gonna steal a kiss. Okay, bye. Like, I'm like having flashbacks to the game, which is so bad. It's so good. It's so well written. It's one of the most powerful and intense scenes in the game. And listen, if you're watching this video and you've never played the game, please go back and play the game because it has such a different emotional impact than the manga does. That's my 2 cents. It's fine. It was only a moment's delusion. The past 5 years have given us a bond that could never be violated, could never waver, could never ever be broken. Yeah, you know, never be violated, except the fact that you're kissing other girls, but whatever. But then, why do I keep telling myself it's fine? It's fine is something you tell somebody else, right? It's a line you use to reassure your girlfriend, right? And the time has come for the concert. Kazusa in her beautiful dress. However, Haruki did not attend after all. Instead, he's gone to see Setsuna. Setsuna? Haruki-kun, what are you doing here? I went to your place and your mother said you were on a work trip to Osaka. You promised you would wait until I contacted you. I had to hear your voice, Setsuna. That's not fair, Haruki-kun. That's a lie. I'm just trying to run away. I'm sorry, truly, but I missed you. Which, this right here would be beautiful. This is what just makes me so upset. This would be such a beautiful scene. You fight with your girlfriend, then, oh, I miss you so much. I just couldn't even wait. I had to travel all the way to Osaka to come see you during your business trip because I missed you so much. That is beautiful. That is wonderful. This is ruined by the fact that Haruki is just in turmoil because he kissed Kazusa and he feels bad. The moment is ruined. Every moment in Coda is just ruined because it's him constantly ping-ponging between two girls. Nothing is truly genuine. Despicable, honestly. This is so frustrating. Yeah, you're telling me, Setsuna. We should be fighting right now, but instead, I'm so happy. I'm so irritated with myself. I'm irritated with myself for enjoying being touched. Setsuna. I want to make things up to you. I'll do anything you want tonight. And of course, there's the fan service. Setsuna knows what day today is. I know she must have suspected something, but instead of trying to see through my lies, she just accepted me softly, gently. Yep, you just get whatever you want, don't you, Haruki? You can just do whatever you want, get whoever you want, sleep with whoever you want, and it's all fine. Hey, Setsuna, are you still awake? What is it? There's something I want you to have. Man, this is like, God, I hate this scene. I hate this scene. Because a proposal is like such an important thing, right? And Haruki's just like, just yesterday he was kissing another girl and having feelings for another girl, and he couldn't even like think Setsuna's name. He couldn't even think of her. And then he runs away and just... And he thinks just proposing to Setsuna is gonna make everything better. I really, really hate it. Ruins everything. For the sake of my girlfriend and all her gentleness, I have to stop hesitating. I'm going to give her the present I couldn't give her that day. Let's get married, Setsuna. Okay. And that's it. That's just... Oh my God. I hate... You know, coda's like one of the most destructive parts of the game for me. I don't know. We'll move on. I just hate it so much. I took care of all the work I had piled up on the Shinkansen ride home. I had been at a standstill because hearing Kazusa's voice from the interview we did at our alma mater was too painful. A guy in Vienna? Nah, I never had one. There were guys who approached me, but I shook them all off. Probably hurt their pride. But my heart is no longer in disarray, because I have something tangible now, an engagement. This is a cut. Hey, are we done? I'm tired. All right, thanks, Kazusa. So that's the end. Haruki? Can you hear me? It's Kazusa Toma. I'm gonna tell you how I feel now, after all this time. A message snuck in after the interview was over. What a sneaky thing to do, to leave him one final message. I know, you have Setsuna, but look, I'm going to betray Setsuna one more time. Just one. I just can't get rid of this stupid dream. This idea that if I tell you everything, then just maybe. Make sure you come to the concert. With Setsuna, if you want. Actually, definitely bring Setsuna. Then I'll play for both of you. For both of you. Just you. Could it be that just for that day, I'll channel my feelings for you? Of course, he didn't actually go to the concert, so this message is coming a little bit too late. So, just for that day, I want your eyes to be only on me. Please. Have made an irreversible mistake. Well, that's you, Haruki. Just mistake after mistake after mistake. Hey, Kitahara. How was the concert yesterday? I couldn't go because of work. Oh, sorry. That's not a promising reaction. Was this article true then? Huh? Oh no, it's just that there was a small article about last night's concert in the culture section of this morning's KA paper, saying stuff like her technique and appearance were superior, but the expressiveness just didn't match. And it seems like she ran out of stamina halfway through. It was a little harsh. Yeah, well, Kazusa noticed the empty seat pretty much right off, and that really threw her off her game, because she was 100% expecting Haruki to be there. Maybe there's a bit of a headwind blowing against that special feature we just ran. What? Why would she run out of steam in the middle of a concert when she was practicing 10 hours a day just fine? There must be some specific reason. Yeah, wonder what that reason could be, you dolt. Can we get in touch with Kazusa Toma? Afraid not. Apparently she's completely shutting out the press corps. Excuse me for a second. And Haruki's gonna run all around town trying to find Kazusa. I doubt she'd come back to a ruin like this, but still. And if you don't recognize it right off, this is Kazusa's old house. Hup. He's just gonna jump the gate and, yep, there's blood on the window. Kazusa! Hey, Kazusa, where are you? I know you hear me. Quit sulking around and get out here. She's not looking so good. She's sulky. She's very, very, more than sulky, really. I mean, she is horrified and upset that he didn't come to her concert. Is it justified? That's debatable. But she really was counting on him coming so she could, quote unquote, express her final feelings. But it's always final. This is our final meeting. This is our final embrace. This is our final kiss. What's it going to be next? This is our final let me sleep with you? Like, come on. He has a girlfriend. He should know better for sure, but she should know better also. You goddamn idiot! What are you thinking? He's very mad. She's been, by the way, the manga didn't say, she's been missing for over 24 hours. So it was to the point where everyone was very worried. She's literally just been sitting like catatonic in this basement, bleeding, freezing cold, by the way. There's no heat, and it's winter at this point. They really didn't emphasize how dangerous what she did was. She could have died. Like, it was a pretty big thing. Haruki? What, you don't care about your fingers anymore? Don't touch me. He gets the slaps. He deserves it. I begged you and begged you to come and hear me. How could you do this to me? Do you hate me that much? Do you enjoy putting me through hell? No, I can't take this. If you hate me, then don't shut me out. The way she screamed, it was as though the world had completely rejected her existence. As though I were the only one in the world. Freaking awful. And again, a scene that the manga leaves out, which I think is very important, is that when Haruki finds her, it doesn't matter what route you're in, right? Whether you're leaning towards Kazusa or Setsuna or normal, Haruki picks up her bleeding hand and just starts licking it all over. It's disgusting, I know. Absolutely vile. But he does. And he can't stop licking it. He's like, oh, well, I gotta clean the wound with my tongue. And then obviously Kazusa wakes up and she's like, what is happening? And slaps him. Kind of adds another layer to the betrayal of Haruki and the fact that he is stringing Kazusa along so hard. Just saying. I'm so sorry, Kazusa. Make it up. Huh? Make it up to me. Don't run away from me anymore. Just for now. Just for this moment, love me. I've given up on real love that belongs to Setsuna. But at least give me a false love. I can't say I love you as a lie. Well, finally, Haruki has some sense of a moral. Give this man a prize. It's not going to end as a lie. It can't end with this winter. So don't say for now. Wait, do you mean? From a common sense standpoint, this is unthinkable. The choice that began to float through my mind could only be called delirium. I can't love without hurting someone anymore. So I have to decide who I'm going to hurt. This image pisses me off because he literally just proposed to Setsuna. Like, he just gave her a ring. He just committed to her. And now he's like, I have to really think about this one. Are you kidding me? What? I hate Haruki. Oh, that's it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oy, flippin' vey. Literally just proposed to Setsuna and gave her a ring. Like, does the sanctity of marriage mean nothing? It really doesn't to Haruki. So there we are. We're at a very important crossroads, and in-game, this is the most important decision of Coda. You know, do you want to accept Kazusa's false love? Do you want to reject her false love and accept true love? Or do you just not answer her, kind of thing? Obviously, it's a pretty crucial decision, but the fact that he let it get this far is disgusting. The fact that he's stringing along Setsuna and gave her a freaking wedding ring the day before is disgusting. The fact that he kissed Kazusa and thought that was fine is disgusting. So now he's like, oh, how can I make it? How unlucky of me to have to make a decision. Literally, you drove yourself to this point. So I just feel no pity for Haruki. But whatever. I could angrily rant about this for hours. I guess I'll stop here. So, thank you so much for being here with me on this chapter of the White Album 2 manga, and I'll be back with the next chapter shortly. Until then, hope you take care. See you.